Alright, so we are back, resuming our work on Scout 5, I believe. And we've got 2 more control points we have to knock out. Pretty sure the True Sons and Black Tusk are allies. I believe that is what's going on in the story. I think they made a deal. Anderson. Common goal, I suppose. Because I don't really see them fighting, and I remember something from the story about that. So, my technique to really jack the enemies up is get up in their business by setting a turret, so you blind them. If you're using, of course, the correct modifier to do so, which is the healing modifier. Provides a nice little blinding effect. You don't really obviously need that. I think the modifiers are fun. I used to be completely against using modifiers, but they can become really handy when you're getting into more difficult areas and getting into higher escalations and whatnot, you know. Get our back up here.
Reinforcements en route.
Okay, we're 0.2 clicks away.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I hate those frickin' dudes with the technicians. They are such a pain in the ass. Uh-oh.
You're going down!
3, 2, 1.
Incoming hostiles
Defend
detected.
control point. Yep, we're running a little low on ammo. So I think we better grab some of that.
They really want me dead! Sneaking up on us.
While we're down here, we might as well grab some
I'll take it!
flamethrower fuel.
Out of ammo. Your turn next.
And for this defensive moment, we're going to actually relocate our turret here. 2, 1, now.
Quick! Count on me!
Ooh. This is a cool position.
Someone hit that bastard! Can't see it from
Heavily
here!
armored hostile detected.
Okay. All right, so 2 down, 1 more to go.
Supply room access unlocked.
Yeah, but as I was saying in the earlier, or in the last video, since I had to break this into 2 videos because yeah, it was a lot of tasks to do. That these scouts, I kind of get off track, you know. I don't always do them the moment they're available. I've been into retaliation so much lately that I've kind of started to allow that to lack and missed out on, you know, following it along. But we're making up for lost time here. Sounds like, oh, does somebody need...
That's an impressive weapon. We're good.
All right. Got everything
Next
you
to
need,
you.
Playboy? We might as well liberate this area. Yeah, look at that. We got a nice, juicy freaking elite patrol coming in. We'll move up there and save some time. This way we don't miss it. And we'll cut through the White House. Go through a little UV decontamination area. Oh yeah, and we got a friendly patrol in the AO too. Adios, muchacho.
Detecting high threat enemy patrol.
Alright, this should be fun. Let's wait until they get right up in the area. We got to worry about that minigun. It's a good habit to get into to assess the area when you go into assault. You know, get an idea where most enemies are. Kind of feel it out. And then get into your assault position. This is kind of a bad position for the turret, but look at how many there are there.
Reinforcements incoming.
Keep them off that minigun. Oh shit, look at this. Oh no. Somebody's too late to the party. Oh, they got me.
Another fucker along for the ride. Stop them. Falling apart.
And displace.
Never liked him anyway.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Taking heavy fire.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
From behind cover.
Aim for the minigun.
Alright, you can have it. That medic's dead.
Can't let them use that minigun! They won't see us coming this way. Watch your sides.
I can't see them that far out, but I know they're hanging back. Let's see if we can shoot the nest. We're gonna have to venture out. Looks like they got mixed up with some true sons. Or maybe Black Tusk. Okay, cool. I haven't gotten any rogue agents at a control point in a while.
Friendly control point detected.
Hello. Okay, so leave them the hell alone, dude. What the hell's your problem? You're not gonna win the hearts and minds that way. You guys just drawing down on random civilians for kicks. This control point used to be kind of glitchy. They might have fixed that in a patch. But it used to have issues. Maybe for that reason we saw there is the spawn-in enemies get distracted by Black Tusk or True Sons or whoever's hanging out near the fountain there in the park. And then they get drawn into that and therefore don't attack the control point. It just kind of, idles. I used to use this one, the drill. It's a pretty cool weapon. PDR is good. It's got good damage. FN, FAL. Got that whole Bush War vibe. This was a favorite of the South African Defense Force. Also was used by the, I believe the British used it during the Falklands War, the FNFAL. It's Belgian, 308. Very similar to the HK91. Another really hard-hitting battle rifle. Hard-hitting and durable. Pretty weighty, so it's stable. Especially with a full mag. See that? So 8%. So the max on this would be 8% weapon handling, right? But that's 8% stability, 8% accuracy, 8% reload, and 8% swap, all in one, I believe. Google that just to be sure. But I asked Google yesterday, and that's what it told me. So that's definitely way more worthwhile than doing a 10% accuracy or a 10% stability. Those are basically worthless compared to just the 8% weapon handling because you're getting way more bang for your buck. So when you see that, I know it's instinctive to kind of be like, oh, weapon handling. That just means like how quickly I can reload and or swap or whatever. But it's a lot more than that. And accuracy and stability are key in this game. Just enhancing your accuracy, like the Eagle Bearer, is not a very hard-hitting weapon as far as the DPS goes. But with the accuracy boost you're getting as you fire with hits on target, it is constantly ramping up your damage because you're getting more rounds on target. And you'll notice when you go to the range with an assault rifle, SMG, whatever, you'll see a reticle flying all over the place. That is showing you how much you're missing, even if it doesn't seem like it. That's why my damage goes up so much when I fire in bursts versus just holding the trigger down. I know it's tempting. You kind of have to retrain your muscle memory to do that, but once you get that down, I'm telling you, it's going to make a big difference in your gameplay. So for new players, that's a hot tip. That tip will help you out a lot. You will see, yeah, very good enhancement in your gameplay just by doing that. Just firing in bursts. I know it doesn't feel like you're getting as many rounds on target by doing that, and our minds are kind of like, we're kind of hardwired to believe the more rounds hit the target, the more damage you're doing, but it's actually more consistent with how actually using a full auto weapon is in combat. That the longer you're holding down the trigger, the more inaccurate your rounds are basically going all over the place. Semi-auto is the way you want to go in an actual combat environment. Very rarely do soldiers ever use full auto. Even with a full auto weapon like a saw or a 240, you're never really firing it just holding down the trigger unless it's in a panic or something, and there's enemies trying to rush you, and you have like a bottleneck or something where it's really then just about suppressive fire, more keeping the enemy in place with suppression than it is about hitting the enemy. But when you're trying to hit targets, you're firing in bursts. With a light machine gun, it's just going to be, squeeze, let go, like that. Putting out 5 to 7 rounds per burst with a light machine gun. And in this game, it's like the same principle, which I think is pretty cool, that they stay true to the actual terminal ballistics of a weapon. They're trying to, anyway, to make it as similar to the actual performance of that sort of weapon in a combat environment. So keep that in mind. If you apply those tricks to your play, it will make a big difference, and you will, hit a lot harder. Especially for the players who are just, getting into the game and stuff, and they're still learning all the ins and outs of it and how to optimize what they've got. And my last one is the Timekeeper. Okay.
where we want. Okay, so this is a 2. We need to support their activities wherever possible, and they're undermanned. Um, So something to do with working with working with our allies, and that could mean critically undermanned. Give me a second to think about this. Well, first, let's donate to this guy.
We're good. Thanks.
Okay, so critically undermanned, territory controls, propaganda. Could be maybe. I don't know if it would be anything to do with a range. They're undermanned, maybe a hostage rescue. We could try a hostage rescue. I'm trying to think what else that could be. I think it wouldn't be a bounty. I don't think. It's got 2 listed, so it's not donating materials.
Detected. Incoming hostiles detected. Friendly control point nearby.
I don't see him from here. Is that it?
Let's see if that did anything. Okay, it did. All right, good news. So, it is hostage rescue for this. So that's what they meant by helping our allies because they're undermanned. I'm sure we can locate another one. Usually, when you liberate a zone, you're going to see a couple hostage rescues pop up. It's not technically liberated because I haven't knocked out all of these, but the control points are friendly now. So once you do that, usually that gives you pretty good. There's usually one over here. Is it near Navy Hill? Wait, no, not near Navy Hill. Yeah, well, this one, I mean, there's 2 more control points to hit there. That would be very time consuming for this video. I don't want to have to do, any more control points when I'm trying to keep this as short and sweet as possible. If I go off and do something else, probably be another hostage rescue that'll pop up in the same location I just did this one. There's usually one over here, but this area, as you can see, I mean, it's pretty much all freaking enemy controlled, and that would be very time consuming. This one, if I do that, maybe it would unlock some stuff over here. We could always go to Brooklyn or New York and see what's happening there. Usually there's a lot going on in New York, so and I'm pretty sure I actually might have reset the control. Yeah, I think I did. I think I reset the control points in New York to do a to do a what do you call it, priority objective without having to travel back to DC. So I don't know if we're gonna do that, but let's see. Hopefully
Safe
we
area
got something.
entered.
Tell me we. Oh yes, we got one. Yep, and we got a friendly convoy we can jump in with. That's another good trick for getting around. All right, so where are you guys? I think they're on the roof. Is this the roof one or not? Oh wait, yes. I think, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Just need to get up there. And I have a supply drop as my priority objective that I need to do. Opportunity to grab some XP out of that, and I believe that's the reward for the XP.
Access key detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I got you now.
Okay, there they are. This rooftop has a lot of supplies, as you can see as well. All right, buddy boy. It's not an expression you hear people use a lot anymore. Curtains. It's good that they're keeping it alive. All right, so pretty sure that should count anyway. I hope. Tell me that counted. No, it didn't count? Oh, come on, dude. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense, though, because it's freaking a DC thing. But hopefully when we get back there, there will be another, another hostage rescue opportunity. Because, yeah, coming here didn't do anything. It has to be in DC for this, so that's kind of a bummer, but, you know, it is what it is. I may have to go to Foggy Bottom, hit those other two control points and see if I can open something up over there. Unless, tell me we got another one here, please. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Yes, jackpot, baby. There it is. We can jump to the Bond Armory. And these are very cool too. These little classified assignments, they're fun. It's like additional missions that they've dropped in. Another way that Division folks are hooking everyone up and making sure that we have fresh content. You do have to buy some of them, though, I will say. Oh, please tell me it didn't disappear. This happens all the time. No, okay, it's good. It's there.
Nearby.
All right, good. Sometimes if you get there right when the enemies are defeating the friendlies, then it doesn't count anymore. I'm getting a little sloppy. A little sloppy Joe here.
Access key detected.
Sloppy jalopy. Whoa!
Incoming hostiles detected.
No, that's where I want it. Blinded. Looks like there's some people outside. Oh, it's a medic.
Look, I'm not gonna be able to make it over tonight. Sorry.
I figured. We heard the radio reports. Is it as bad as it sounds?
It's pretty bad. Black Tusk are on a war footing. Missing persons reports are on the rise. We've got agents putting out like 12 fires at any given time. And I have no idea why. Why now? What's the plan? Is there a plan? Is all this connected or is it just random chaos colliding?
Manny, when's the last time you slept?
What day is it?
Manny,
Yeah, I know.
you've got to get some rest.
I seem to recall someone telling me to go do my job the last time I tried that.
Okay. First, that wasn't resting, that was hovering. Second, I said that because your people needed you. And they still do. So part of your job is not burning yourself out.
You really are way smarter than I am, aren't you? Alright, message received. I'll come over.
Manny, if I've got you in arm's reach, you're not getting any rest. Go eat some food, take a
Ooh.
shower, and then go to sleep.
Man, he's getting some
I'll get
ass.
Cindy to spell
Found
you.
you. Let's get you ready to get out of here.
I love you too. Now go do your job.
Man, he's a dirty boy. All right, so, and this is actually the location for the showdown at high noon, by the way. This location. So, as you can see, it is not really northwest. Not exactly. Northwest would be over here. Or, I'm sorry, northeast. Northeast would be over here. This is actually east by northeast. So, more basically east, because if you look at it, it is directly east from the White House property. So, that's a little confusing. That took me a while to figure out. I'm like, where the hell are these freaking guys? But yeah, finally I caved and I just looked it up on the on YouTube and saw that they meant this bar and not, where is it? Not this bar, even though that one is exactly pretty much northeast. So, pro tip there, a very helpful tip if you're trying to get that blueprint, you know. All right, so that concludes the Scout 5. And now we're on to HVT2. And we'll pick that one up in another video, since this is already, just Scout 5 has taken two videos to wrap up. But True Sun Captain Meriwether Rogers has emerged as a front runner for the True Sun's leadership. We need to deal with him before he becomes a major player, and it's got some nice rewards here. I mean, yeah, the BTSU firmware is very helpful, and I'll show you something. You go back to the White House. If I know most people know this, but there's the opportunity to, I believe this is the component that you can use for purchasing enhanced mods. So yeah, this recombinant bench here, you can get better mods instead of just the crap that you unlock through, you know, doing whatever. As you can see so far, I bought compress offense. Gives me decrease offense stacks by 10, but each offense stack is 50% more potent when calculating the affected stats. And then convert offense 1, I bought that one. As you see, I have 6,000, so I can buy quite a few, but you know, take a look through them and see what suits your fancy, your play style, and